Yo, what's up, guys? We got a little video today, a little short video on Saturday. So a little controversy, a little bit of controversy. It says leaked wrestler offering $1,000 takedown challenge gets taken down, but still denies it. It's kind of the downside to doing those challenges, huh? Let's see. Despite the video going viral, let's see. Social media wrestling sensation Giorgio Paulas remains adamant that no one has ever successfully taken him down in his widely publicized $1,000 challenge, despite mounting video evidence suggesting otherwise. I mean, you gotta clarify what means takedown. You know, maybe that takedown was an advantage. You know, he doubled down on his claim. I literally haven't been taken down. He stated confidently. People in my comments keep saying, oh, he just doesn't post when he gets taken down. I'm like, bro, I literally haven't been taken down. And I think he wrestled D1 as well. So let's see. Hopefully this clip is okay.
Have you been taken down by someone that comes?
Kind of popped off.
Have you been taken down by someone that comes to the sign?
No, nobody has taken me down. Everybody's in my comments are like, oh, he doesn't post when he gets taken down. I'm like, bro, I literally haven't been taken down. I have not been taken down.
I saw few jiu-jitsu guys, but
Yeah.
those ones won't take you down.
I don't think a jiu-jitsu guy can take me down.
No, they won't.
Do you think you can take me down?
I don't think so. I think with fight I might crack you.
Oh, well, of course you get cracked. Yo. However, wrestling fans are calling the statement into question. A recently circulated clip features challenger named Joseph executing what appears to be a foot sweep, momentarily putting Paulus on his back before he quickly recovered with a hip heist. We're going to look at it. It probably is a takedown. It probably is a takedown. I think I saw a clip of this before. Hey, two. Jiu-jitsu, that might be an advantage, but I think that is a takedown in wrestling. Feet the back. Isn't that 4? Feet the back. It's not
4? Who we got here?
Joseph.
Yo, wrestlers out there, what was that? Was that 2 or 4? Or an advantage? Said this latest development has fueled debate in combat sports circles, particularly regarding what constitutes a takedown. Well, it depends on, you know, whatever organization you're in. You know, freestyle wrestling is going to be different than, you know, collegiate wrestling, which is different than jiu-jitsu, which is different than judo. Judo, that would be ippon in judo. That would be a takedown in judo. They kind of go over his career, high school. He wrestled high school, collegiately for Cleveland State University. Post-collegiate, he's been doing these challenges. So, yeah, I think we did have, I don't know if we can pull up one of the videos, but he's doing some takedowns with some well-known people over here. Maybe I can play like the first part of it and not get hit with something. Let's see. Hey.
The career's more at stake when you wear your prime. Fuck that paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, I just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never going on. But I'm sipping, I can.
So he's kind of in that fitness, you know, fitness challenge kind of zone. If you guys want to check him out, it's George Paulus. Take me down, get $100. That's kind of what he does. I'll give you a like, bro. Pretty, you know, I mean, it's getting people interested in the sport, which is good. But then there's controversy, you know, if he gets taken down. So, I mean, not everybody can do this. You have to be like a high-level wrestler, basically. And I think let me see if I can pull that up. Giorgio, I think I did look that up. Wrestling. I think he did wrestle D1. Was it Cleveland State? Maybe that wasn't D1, but D2, D3? What is that, guys? Does anybody know? He said he was how he became the #1 nationally ranked wrestler. And here's a video of him. 2017, it says.
2017 Ohio High School Athletic Association 160-pound state final, a huge matchup here as Giorgio Poulos in on a leg already, trying to get the takedown, and does against Ryan Thomas. Just like that, the returning state champ from Canfield puts 2 on the board.
I don't know if this is high school or what.
Ryan
What year
Thomas
is this?
going in the down position here.
So he's definitely legit, you know. So going on Reddit, we got Gracie Barra instructors. Everyone is always shitting. Oh, sorry. Don't hit me, YouTube. Everyone is always talking about Gracie Barra. I don't train there, and I'm not saying they're perfect, but they also run their gyms like a legitimate business. I haven't seen another gym offer their instructors anything close to this. So, you know, they offer top industry pay, health insurance, 401k plan. Oh, wow. Paid time off. Some of you guys don't take no time off. Sick days, year-end bonus, monthly bonuses, and much, much more. And I said this offer is from the particular owner of these franchise schools and not the whole organization. Still very cool. So you're saying it's not for the particular schools, but for the Gracie Barra Association, essentially. One guy says, I substitute coach morning classes on occasion, and all I get is the satisfaction of teaching white belts how to rip heel hooks on each other. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Let's see. Somebody says, can I apply if I'm a white belt? Yeah, I mean, you're not going to be teaching anybody, but you can be running their association and their other businesses. Blue belt coaches, not uncommon, and to be fair, if you are a new white belt, it can work. Yeah, I don't think the white belts are coaching. They're doing like administrative work and stuff like that, sales and whatever else. Top industry pay means that's probably not saying much. Free industry pay means free membership. I went to Gracie Barra for 6 years, and every instructor was some kid from Brazil that barely spoke English, and their pay was the opportunity to live in America. We had to teach the dudes English just so they could teach us the moves. Well, I mean, that doesn't mean they're not technical, just they didn't speak English. Let's see. I can't read everything on Reddit, bro. This group's main location's over 700 members, and their second school is doing well. On their social media, their third location hasn't opened but pre-sold a lot of memberships. They have a great product, and their operations and systems are well executed. Someone says this looks like a franchise-specific position offer, not Gracie Barra. Outside of the U.S., a lot of this wouldn't be nearly as tantalizing, but assuming this is in the U.S., it looks great. At face value, this looks lucrative. However, in the modern era of good business, okay. Yeah, so pretty interesting. You know, some schools don't offer any of this stuff, so Gracie Barra step in the right direction. And it's easy to get Gracie Barra confused with Gracie University and and whatever else. But you know, Gracie Barra used to be one of the top schools. They still have some good schools, particularly like Draculino, and then you have Homelaba Hall, and you know, I guess technically maybe like Hodger and you know the Estima brothers. They always had really great athletes, and at least in the past, still now, they still create athletes, but they've been going more on the business side, which that's where all the schools will go to eventually. You know, eventually your school, you're going to go more on the business side. Now we got Gracie Barra warm up. So I think it's pretty interesting to see how they warm up.
Please, if you are new or just learning, just copy.
Some of these guys can learn how to warm up.
Do the best you can do. Find a space. There's loads of space.
And this is really good if you don't have a lot of space in your academy or you got newer people.
Starts. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7, 8, 9. Get that aerobic fitness.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And you got to remember, a lot of people, when they start jiu-jitsu, they want fitness.
3,
fitness.
4,
Think about what you're...
Well done.
Ask your students what they want and give it to them.
1, 2,
they're looking for fitness.
4,
maybe offer
5,
something like this.
6, 7,
you know, I mean, almost nobody's looking for competition, basically, guys. I don't know what to say.
2, 3, 4, 5.
But then you're gonna get guys like, I don't come here. I don't pay to warm up. Well, then you have advanced classes for those guys.
2, 3.
So some jumping jacks, some push-ups. some crunches. I mean, you guys can do all this stuff. It's kind of old school. Triangles. You guys remember the triangle drill? Come on. It builds coordination and sport-specific mobility and strength. I mean, you guys should be adding that. You know, my guy Sergi does something like this. We'll be doing the warm-up on Saturday, I think.
5,
A lot of sport-specific stuff. Bridging. This is stuff beginners should know.
4, 5.
You know how to bridge, how to upa, how to throw that triangle up. Some shrimping. There we go.
5.
And of course, you know, it's not always the most exciting warm up, but it gets the blood flowing. You know.
3. You space. Sound 1, 2.
Break falls, yeah.
3.
There you go. So if you don't have a lot of space, you can maximize that space. Work your mobility. I mean, some of the students don't know how to stretch. They don't know how to roll. They can't do nothing, bro. So think about adding some of this stuff to your programs, guys, especially for your beginners. Get your beginners moving. You know, they might not know how to do a guard pass, but they can do a push up and pull up. Not pull up, but, you know, they can sit and grab their toes, hopefully. And if they can't, they can work on it. So think about adding that to your programs, guys. Now we got some videos, Beatrice Jin versus Laura Elizabeth. So I think this is Evan's friend. You guys know Evan? I think that's his friend. So we're going to check out a few of her matches because they're kind of quick. This is from Indianapolis Open 2025. So Beatrice is the girl on the right side. Double guard pull. Let's see what's going to happen. I haven't seen these matches, guys. I'm watching it with you. Maybe a bolo entry. What are you going to do, Beatrice? So after 30 seconds from a double guard pull, they restart you. Usually both people, I don't know if they get penalized. Yeah, they get penalized. That means somebody has to come up within the first 30 seconds, essentially. So probably another double guard pull, but we'll see more action. This time, Beatrice is able to get on the ankle. Aoki lock, it looks like. Other girl's doing a good job of holding the collar, and that kind of keeps her tethered to Beatrice. But if she's able to get her legs inside, create distance, that's it's not really good for the other girl. Yeah, that's not looking good. Oh no. So the girl's still holding on, but I don't think this is a good position now. I mean, there's different things you can do, but you see that inside hook with her right leg? Yeah, left leg, sorry. So she can use that to push the girl away and adjust. And the girl, I always think you want to put your foot on the floor, put that foot, make that foot heavy. But when that foot's floating, you know, not much we can do. So we're gonna watch one more match with Beatrix. Again, this is Evan's friend. So that's why we're watching. So the girl in the blue gi pulls guard into like an ashi single leg X. We might see the same attack. We got to see what's going to happen. It's kind of in a half guard. Her opponent's trying to go chest to chest. But she's doing a good job of framing with her left arm to fight off the crossface. She does give up the crossface, but she manages to get to close guard, which is good. 2-on-1. Get the arm across the body. I mean, that's basic jiu-jitsu, guys. It works. Maybe armbar set up or take the back. Just got a few different options from here. Opponent's trying to come up, but as long as she has her arm trapped, moving to De La Hiva, she might go for a bolo or leg entry. We don't know. Back to close guard. 2-on-1. Right onto the back. I mean, basic jiu-jitsu, but it's very effective. And then she gets 2 points because that's considered a sweep. If you go from ear guard to their back, that's considered a sweep. She's got this back position, and it looks like a choke of some sort. Possibly a bow and arrow choke. Nice. It's a nice little match. I love these little matches, guys, because I can just kind of cover them, and you know, it's easy. Some of these 10-minute matches, I'd be like, oh, I'm trying to keep you guys entertained. I can't do it. I gotta put it on 2x. It's tough. So back on Reddit, it says Josh Rich BJJ. Anyone know where this kid went? He was smashing comps and did pretty good at trials. Oh, did he? I know he made a video about some injuries not long ago, but I don't think he needed surgery, and he doesn't seem to be active on any social media anywhere. Just curious, because I definitely saw some decent potential in him. Some guy says, yeah, I think he was injured, recovering. His smooth comp says he hasn't competed since January 2024. Definitely a shame, because he's good at BJJ. Yeah, life will trump your BJJ. Yeah, literally was just wondering this too. Then I saw one of his last posts about being pretty gnarly injured, and subsequently infection he had. Says he has a second channel that he's been posting. So Josh Rich, I think he's this guy. Is this the guy? Is that him? I thought it was a different guy. Oh, that's his friend. It's this kid. Let's see if I can play one video real fast, like a little split second clip of it. He was pretty popular on YouTube for a minute.
I entered a jiu-jitsu competition for $500, and I ended up submitting a black belt. My first match was against John, a purple belt who specialized in weird submissions. I entered this competition 25 pounds underweight, and I could feel it as he was trying to move back and forth, attempting to pass my legs. I'm able to stop him from moving by grabbing onto his ankle, and I spin underneath him to start looking for a leg lock.
We're going to speed up a little bit.
But I knew I needed to find a submission. But as I'm thinking about that, I see his back is open, so I start chasing it. This could be the opportunity I needed. I go for a rear naked choke, but his chin's inside. So instead, I start working to get his hips down on the mat with a power half Nelson. For a second, I think about going for a twister, but he turns away from me. He was close to escaping, so I go for a Hail Mary chair sit to try retaking his back. But his arm slips out. However, this gives me the opportunity to start locking up a triangle. I pull his arm in and hip in to apply the choke and get the tap with the inverted triangle.
Awesome.
That's how I was able to submit a
So yeah, he used to do videos like this, and I submitted a black belt and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean it's hard to stay in this game as long as me, bro. Come on. It's hard. You gotta deal with injuries, life, and I guess that's when he got injured right there. So there you go. That's what happened to him. Let's see real fast.
I completely tore my PCL. And since that happened, it's made me question just how dangerous is it to train jiu-jitsu. So today, I'm going to be breaking down all the injuries I've gotten over my last 5 years training jiu-jitsu 6 to 9 times a week. And I'm also going to be telling you what I learned from all these injuries so you don't get injured the same way. Let's start with arguably my dumbest injury. So about 2.5 years.
So yeah, a lot of injuries. That is pretty tough, man. It's hard to stay in this game as long as me. And, I respect the people that have been in the game longer than me. It's hard. We got to deal with injuries and life and everything else in between. So hopefully he comes back. It's good to see. I like seeing the young guys out there, just doing their thing. I ain't hating. Do your thing, man. So we've been talking about Gracie Barra. So we're going to actually look at 2 different gyms within the Gracie Barra system. Again, I do these videos so you guys can learn, because I can talk about business all day long. Nobody cares. But when I show you the business is doing well, that's when you guys will pay attention, right? Show, don't tell. That's what they say. So we got Octavio Souza. He 3-time world champion. He's I think he's a little bit older than me, but yeah, he was winning worlds in middleweight. And you can see some of his matches on this side over here. Tough guy. Really tough guy. Really able to close. So let's check it out.
Here, I'm a black belt, 4th degree under Master Carlos Gracie Jr., 3 times black belt world champion, and this is my school, Gracie Barra Huntington Beach. I'm the head instructor of Gracie Barra Huntington Beach, and it's a pleasure to have you guys visiting our school. Come inside so I can show you guys more around. Welcome to Gracie Barra Huntington Beach, guys.
Kids class, right? All these places got kids classes.
Academy. We're having the Little Champions 2 right now going on, the kids class.
What's up, kiddos?
I was teaching the earliest class, which is like from 4 to 6 years old. We have like several different classes for kids from 4 years old all the way to 15, 16, and then the adults, beginners and advanced class. So everybody's training hard right now, and some of the students will be competing the IBJJF 1 as well. It's going to be on the same day, April 20th. So everybody's getting ready right now for those events, yeah? He's the pro shop, you know, so we have the geese, the clothes.
Well, pro shop.
I just got my new
Christian said the pro shop too small.
Gracie Barra Employee shirt, so it's available if you guys want to get yours. You guys can stop by anytime. I'm very grateful for the amazing group of coaches that I have here. They always on the mats with us, like
You're
with
teaching
me.
kids, you need a lot of
class,
assistance, guys.
helping them out, make sure everybody's safe, you know, make sure everybody's having fun, and to push everyone hard. So I'm grateful to have them always supporting me when I need them, you know.
So wait a second. One guy in the comments, he's arguing with me. Brown belt doesn't need to teach. He's just a brown belt. It's just skill. I'm like, man, you gotta learn how to teach too. You can't just, you know, I mean, if you're smart, you should learn how to teach and, you know, do both, compete and teach. And that's kind of the old system, at least. Nowadays, maybe it's changed.
Cover of the magazine, the Jiu-Jitsu magazine. There's another cover of the magazine. I don't know if you want to take a look. That was on the Grace Mag. I believe that was one of the first one.
That was our social media back in the day.
That I got the cover, you know, showing the mysteries of the close guard.
You got a Gracie Mag back in the day. That was it, bro. You were making it.
This is the women's change room. The guys' change room is over there, and we have another bathroom like for the staff, you know. And those medals was one of my first accomplishments, you know, like the Brazilian Nationals, like 2000. That was one of my major tournaments, the first one. And after I won the Brazilian Nationals as a yellow belt, I never stopped competing anymore. You know, that was one of the biggest ones and kept me motivated to continue like to work hard and win more titles. You know, so those two was as a yellow belt. This one was as a blue belt, juvenile. And this one, I was still a juvenile, but I ended up winning as an adult. Because I have a funny story, like some of my friends, they used to make fun of me, like saying, oh, you just won because you were like, how can I say, yellow belt, like the young division, messing around with me, making a joke. And I told him, you know what, in 2003, I'm gonna register as an adult. I was already like a juvenile, like maybe 16, 17, I'm not too sure. But I was able to win the adult division. So that was my fourth one, and I won one more as a black belt. But I still have a lot of medals that I didn't put on the wall yet. I'm planning to make something nice and put all my medals like in the academy. This was me and Calazans competing in the finals. That was the year that I won my first title as a black belt. So it was me and Claudio Calazans like competing in the finals. We ended up like fighting after that like 4 more times, so all like in finals, you know. The following year, I ended up like fighting with him again in the finals. Thank God I was able to win one more time. And the third time, I closed out the division with Gabriel Arges, one of my great friends and teammates as well. So, and those ones is like from the worlds, you know, in the collar belts. So in 2002, I got like second place. 2003, that's when I won as a blue belt. I won in pretty much all the belts, you know. 2005 as a purple belt, and then 2007 I was able to win the absolute as a brown belt, you know. I got like second on my weight division and I won the open class. And then 2008 was my first year as a black belt, so I kept hitting the poles until 2008 was my first year. I managed to go on that year like pretty much all the tournaments like to the podium, you know, and I keep hitting the poles until like 2012. That's when I was able to win my first title as a black belt, you know. And here's like some of the main accomplishments that I have, which was winning like the worlds as a black belt in the BJJ, you know. So that was the first year, 2012. 2013, I was able to win the second year in a row. 2014, I ended up getting second place, lost to Leandro Law in the finals.
Oh, that's a bad
2015, year. I got third. And 2016, I was able to win again. I was able to close out my weight division with Gabriel Arges, which is a great friend of mine, you know, teammate as well. So we used to train all the time. So that's why we didn't fight at the end. This is me closing out the medium heavy weight division with Professor Romulo Barral. That was when I first moved to the US. You know, I came to compete the No-Gi Worlds in 2009, and I stayed for good after that, you know. So very grateful to have the opportunity to close out the division with Romulo Barral. He's a great friend of mine, somebody that I always look up to. Nice one, guys. So it was an honor and pleasure to have you guys like here in my school, like showing you guys a little bit of my history, showing my academy, see my students training, you know.
That's awesome. That's kind of a history for me because that's kind of the same period of time as me. I'm still out here, but it's rough. We're gonna look at one more Gracie Barra. This one is Gracie Barra headquarters in Irvine. So this is the big boy. Let's check it out.
Hello everyone, my name is Felipe Della Monica. We are here at Gracie Barra headquarters in Irvine, California. Our school is located inside this unique historical building that has over 130 years old. We have to preserve that look outside like this. We've been here for 16 years. Come with me, I'm going to show you guys inside.
Wow. Now look at this. All right, guys. Woo, this is a professional school. This is professional. This ain't small time. This is professional school, okay? All right, yeah, let's go.
Come with me, I'm going to show you guys inside.
Yo, this school ain't playing around, bro. You walk in, it's for real, bro. Hey.
On this wall, we have displayed a picture from one of our belt ceremonies at the end of the year. So we have the students, adult, kids, everyone together. Usually we take this picture every year, and every year we replace. So this year we're gonna take a new one, and the new one will go on the wall and stay there until the next one. So it's very cool picture, good size.
I think that might just be his
Over
school.
here we have the GB Wear Pro Shop, where we have gis, rash
This is a real pro
guards,
shop.
shorts,
Christian, you see a real pro
everything
shop?
that the students need for the training. Also tape, backpack, so everything available here. On this wall, we have Master Carlos Gracie Jr., one of his gis that he used to train a lot, and also his original belt. This is the place where Master Carlos Gracie Jr. trains when he's in the United States. So he spent a couple months of the year here, some months in Brazil. But every time he's here, he's always coming in, training. He's come to classes,
so
trains with
he's
everyone.
in charge of Gracie Barra,
and it's really unique and very cool to see him around and have the opportunity to learn straight from him, hang out with him. A bunch of stories from the beginning of Jiu-Jitsu up to now. So we are very lucky to have him around. This is the office area. So we have the staff team working there. We have some TVs playing instructionals, GB Online.
So that's really good.
And,
that's really great because look, people walk in. Oh, those are instructors. That's what I'm gonna be doing. So that kind of warms the person up, while they're waiting to see one of the representatives. Man, that's a real gym right there, man.
About the school.
I can't really say much. I'm just watching with you guys.
Here are some trophies, team trophies from IBJJF, from tournaments all over the world, World Championship, Pan Ams, American Nationals, a lot of local tournaments as well. So we have some displayed over here, and some are displayed on the other side of the school. These are very cool. They are World Championship medal from 2000, 2001, and 2002. Those are Professor Pew Pew's medal, 23 years ago. He was a world champion. It's like a vintage medals from IBJJF. On this wall, we have some pictures from some of the high-level MMA fighters that trains here with us or has done training camps here with us. On this frame, we have UFC former champion Rafael dos Anjos, UFC former champion and Pride champion Shogun Rua. Over here, former champion TJ Dillashaw, Marvin Vittori, top contender on UFC. We have Cub Swanson, UFC Hall of Famer. We have Juan Archuleta, former Bellator champion. Benil Dariush, top UFC contender, lightweight. Neiman Gracie, top Bellator contender and one of the best Jiu-Jitsu and MMA. So they have a few of them on this wall over here. We have kids classes every day. We have classes going on downstairs and upstairs.
Again, kids classes, guys.
Different
I don't know what else to
groups,
say. You
different
don't
levels.
invest in your kids
advanced
program.
kids, basic class for
I don't know
kids.
what
We
to
have a good team of instructors that take care and run both of the classes. And it's a great exercise and great martial arts for kids.
Got the history over
Here
there.
we have the Gracie Barra Legacy Wall from all the Grandmasters and Masters, from Matsui Maeda, Carlos Gracie
I
Sr.,
feel like Jigoro Kano should be on
Julio
there too. What do you guys think?
Ross Gracie, and Carlos Gracie Jr. On the upstairs mat, we have the Gracie Barra curriculums, class structure, so where the instructors can come and take a look before the class and see what's the technique to teach on that day,
Very
or
structured.
what theme of techniques to do on that day. And over there, we have the training etiquette for the students to read and learn about the dojo etiquette. And on this side, the IBJJF belt system for adults and kids.
And then look at the use of the space, maximizing multiple classes at the same time. You know, they're utilizing their space. There's no downtime there.
Give him a shoot first. Let's say he does that, he bring it over his arm.
Master Carlos Gracie, you know, he's
Right
still
now
training.
we have GB2 advanced class going on this mat right here. At the same time, downstairs, we have the GB1 fundamentals class. So 2 different levels. So here are the more advanced guys. So everyone that has minimum of 16 weeks of experience. So they went through the first curriculum already, all the way to black belts. And downstairs, we have the beginners, everyone who are just starting their journey on Jiu-Jitsu.
Again, you see they're going through
On
the
this mat, on the
structured
GB1
warm-up.
class, the fundamentals, as you can see, students right now are learning self-defense, so basic strikes, understanding the techniques of Jiu-Jitsu, the basic techniques, and having the first experience with this program before they can go upstairs and learn on the advanced class.
Hey, that's
another night over here in Gracie Barra
Roberto Tusa,
headquarters.
what are you doing over there,
It's always a
Tusa?
pleasure to come over here. The energy, it is
I
the
think
best it
that's
can
Tusa.
be. You know,
That is
how's
him.
I expect great training across the board from
Shout out
blue
to
belts
Tusa. He used
black
to fight,
belts. So I
Chris
always come
Moriarty
here
all
at least
the
once a
time.
week. You know, have some fun. Professor Felipe is very knowledgeable. You know, I always learn something from here. You know, and you have the privilege to be on the mats and train alongside with Master Carlos Gracie Jr. You know, he can't get any better than that. You know, as you can see, our headquarters is very inviting. You know, has 3 mat areas from kids 3 years old all the way to who wants to train and get better. You know, so. I love being here in the Gracie Barra. I have to come here at least once a week. Every time I'm in town, you have to pay your respect here to our headquarters.
Thank you, Matsu. Yeah, thank you. Hey, thank you. James, thank you. Nice. John, thank you. Nice, Ken. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Thank you, IBJJF, for the opportunity. I hope you guys like it, the tour. See you next time.
Oh, that was awesome. So yeah, like I said, I got to show the business side, and that's the only way you guys gonna learn. And talking about the business side, I also got to talk about my business side. You guys know we got inverted gear. Where's inverted gear at? There we go. Hey. 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 Inverted gear. Yo, get your inverted gear. Offer code Alec. Hey. 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 I be rocking out, man. Hey. Inverted gear. You guys know we got BJJ mental models in the house as well. You know we got to skip
sport, so definitely recommend checking out State of the Meta. You also get that as well if you are a BJJ Mental Models premium subscriber, so definitely recommend checking that out.
Premium, guys.
There's also a ton of other stuff that you're going to get when you join premium. The big thing is we have an app. We're powered by Kajabi, so if you want an app to listen to all of the mental model stuff, you can just load it up in there. But also all of our premium stuff can live in your existing podcast player. If you join Premium, you'll get a private RSS feed. You can load it into pretty much any major podcast app except for Spotify, which doesn't support this feature. And then you can just listen to all of our premium stuff just like you could any other podcast. So really, really awesome thing that you can do there. And some other perks too. We've got a lot of partner sites and partner products. If you join BJJ Mental Models Premium, you get a free Yoga for BJJ subscription included in your membership. That is an awesome perk. I am not aware of anyone else with the kind of value stack that we provide here.
Awesome. So yeah, offer code ALEC for inverted gear, and also for man, can I make that bigger? I just want to come on, get bigger. Yeah. Anyway, offer code ALEC for inverted gear. Let me switch it out. There we go. Yo. Yeah, offer code ALEC for inverted gear and also BJJ Mental Models. Great sponsors, man. They take care of me. So if you guys want to check them out, if you need some gear, inverted gear, you got to work on your mental, you need coaching, you need feedback, BJJ Mental Models, okay? That's it, guys. Hope you guys have a great Saturday. And if, I pissed you off, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. All right, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.